Today, I want to talk about that you should not buy your teenage child a brand new car and persuade you to not do that. Car crashes are the leading cause of death in teens, according to statistics of a survey in 2010. Every day, there are 7 teenagers killed. In 2010, 2,700 16 to 19-year-olds were killed in car crashes. In 2010, according to a survey, 282,000 were injured from car crashes. 15 to 24-year-olds represent 14% of the U.S. population. Males represent 30% total cost of injuries, which is about $19 billion. Females represent 28% total cost of injuries, which is $7 billion. In 2011, 3,023 13 to 19-year-olds died in car wrecks. 2/3 were male, 80% had occupants in the car with them, and 53% of those wrecks happened on a Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. 59% of teen deaths happened in car wrecks. Who is most at risk? 16 to 19-year-olds within their first month of licensure are the ones that are most at risk and most willing to take risks. The factors, which include underestimating situations, they give shorter headways, which is the length between the back of the car in front of you and to the front of your car. 39% were speeding in 2010. 25% were drinking in 2010. People don't wear seatbelts. They have the lack of skill. They were taking drugs or using alcohol. They were carrying passengers. They were driving at nighttime or texting and driving. I know driving at nighttime can be sometimes difficult for me after driving for almost 2 years, so I'm sure it can be difficult for a person within their first month of licensure. I also know that carrying passengers can sometimes be distracting, and it can cause car crashes. When you have multiple people in the background yelling to turn the air down or turn the air on, turn the radio down or turn the radio up, do this and do that, that can become distracting and cause car crashes. Now let's move on to seatbelts, one of the most debated things in car and within motor vehicle transportation. 58% were killed from wearing no seatbelts in 2011. That's up 56% from 2008. Teens is the group with the lowest rate of seatbelt wearing. The most common responses for not wearing seatbelts is because it's uncomfortable. It's just a short trip. They forget, just simply forget, or it's just not cool. Females wear seatbelts more than males do. Males are the more defiant ones and like to take risks and just don't care most of the time. In texting and driving, 45% of teens text and drive. In conclusion, when you buy your teenage child a $30,000 to $40,000 car, they become irresponsible because they don't know what it was like to have to work for that car. They wreck, and then you're out $30,000 to $40,000. So you go and buy them another car. Well, hopefully it won't be new. Hopefully it'll be used. And then so that's extra money. Well, then you have to pay for a higher insurance rate because they wrecked that car. So the outcome is that you should just buy your child a cheap car or make them work for their own car, and then they'll be more responsible. And when you buy them a cheap car for their first car, you can see how their responsibility is, and then maybe down the road you can buy them a newer car. Thank you.